Hi guys, it's Ali, and I would just like to start off this video like I start off every video, thanking my guides, my angels, the archangels, my loving protective ancestors, and the ascended masters, God and Source, for providing and blessing me. I'd like to thank your guides and your guardian angels and your ancestors, and of course, Source, for protecting you and showering you with blessings. I thank the higher realms for our meeting and these messages and our open communication and helping each other ground 5D. So it has been an intense week. November has really kicked some of our butts early on. We've received blessings and then we've been hit with shadow work. Some of us going through the dark night of the soul, having return inward and isolate ourselves for a little bit and working with the energies that are given. November is an intense time, right? It's November. Sometimes you have to say no. It's all part of that self-care. So this week, I'd like to share with you what we have to look forward to, what we should look out for, and what we should be thankful for. As always, gratitude is the attitude, okay? So today I'll be using the Sacred Rebels Oracle, the Messenger Oracle, and our Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck. So I won't be using tarot today. I'll be using Oracle. It's broader, you know? And it gives you an idea of what we should really be looking into. I hope everyone enjoyed their salmon, which is Halloween. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to being with your family and your friends and your loved ones. Thanksgiving is just around the corner. It's hard to believe considering that it went from Halloween to Christmas in all the stores so quickly. But let us be thankful for all of our many blessings. So, for this week, what are we looking forward to? What should we be looking forward to this week? I hope you all are doing very, very well, working on yourselves and your healing. Don't let anyone get in your way. Those thoughts of self-doubt, those little voices. Nope. We've all been in our emotions lately, and you know what? That's okay. When those feelings arise, acknowledge them, say thank you, and let them be on their way. You know, it's nothing to really dwell about. So for this week, we should be looking forward to visions of life beyond death. You can see here, we have a peacock and an owl, this old woman of wisdom. Okay, visions of life beyond death. Life isn't what it seems. Your struggles, your hardships, your disappointments, it's all natural for growth. Look beyond that. And to look beyond those disappointments and those pitfalls, return within, okay? Look inside. Drown out all those little voices that tell you you're not worth it. You know, just, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. Okay, look beyond the shadows because you are the light, okay? The energies are intense and we're all feeling it, tired, moody, sluggish. We're not sleeping right. We're having weird dreams, right? Guys, we're all going through it. It's okay. You are not alone. Shock of the new. Shock of the new. For many of us, chapters are closing and we have new adventures, new challenges, new moments of joy that we have to allow ourselves to accept. Some of us ended relationships and some of us quit jobs that we weren't happy with. Hi Vito, I love you. If we're done with it, let it go. Let it go. And healing is not easy. It's worth it, but it isn't easy. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to scream, scream. Okay? If you have to hold yourself, hold yourself. Be affectionate of yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. Treat yourself to something lovely. Out with the old and in with the new. And some of these new adventures we could not have anticipated. Right? We couldn't have anticipated it. It's like, whoa, I actually got what I wanted. I actually got something better than I asked for. Don't feel yourself unworthy when receiving these gifts. Know that you are worth it. Know that you deserve it. And know that all the blessings you are receiving, it's because God finds you worthy. Your higher self deems you worthy. Let go of your self-doubt, okay? We have no room for that. We are going into 2022. We have no room for self-doubt. We're not doing that. We're not going to allow what someone else says about us tear us down. We're not going to discredit ourselves because somebody else can't see our worth. We're not doing that. Okay? Visions of life beyond death and shock of the new. Let that old version of you go. And if it includes people, places, things, so be it. So be it. You can't make room for new blessings if you're holding on to curses and bullshit that no longer serve you. Okay? Let it go. It's not worth it. Easier said than done, I understand. But put in that work. A year from now, you will see. 6 months from now, you won't even be the same person. You're not the same person you were a year ago, 6 months ago. So use this energy. Move forward. It's a great time for magic and manifestations. Own your power. Receiving. That's right. Shock of the new. You are receiving. You're receiving those gifts that you asked for. You're receiving those blessings that you asked for. Be open to them. Be open. Say thank you. You asked for it. Accept it. It's just that simple. When you are blessed, it's because the higher realms found you worthy. And don't let your ego tell you otherwise. You are worth it. And nobody else has to understand your value. No one else has to appreciate your value. For you to understand you are priceless. Know your worth. Especially if no one else around you does. Don't allow another person's opinion define who you are. You're better than that. You're better and stronger and so much more than anyone can ever tell you. You define you, not the outside world. Dream a beautiful dream. Dream a beautiful dream. And the first card we received was Visions of Life Beyond Death. Dream this beautiful dream. If you can dream it, if you can think it, you can accomplish it, you can achieve it, you can receive it. Be open to receiving all that life has to offer you. You've put in that work, you've been hustling, you've been grinding, you quit that job, you started your own business. Good for you. You did that. You did that. Whether you had love and support from a team or you didn't, you found the courage to devise a dream and you went for it. And I'm proud of you. If no one else has told you, I'm proud of you. If you're dealing from sicknesses and ailments and you struggle to get out of bed, but you did it anyway, I'm proud of you. Good for you. Heaven sent. Look for the signs. Look for those signs because each one of us has a guardian angel and an ascended master assigned to us from birth to death. You have a spiritual team looking out for you. Keep your eyes open and your heart open for those signs. called synchronicities. And I am a firm believer there is no such thing as coincidence. It is what it is because it had to be that way. In the multitude of parallel worlds, everything that happened in this world is exactly what it should have been. It's happening as it should. Allow the heavens to assist you. And you yourself are heaven sent. You yourself are a gift from God. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Every prayer, whether spoken silently or out loud, is heard. And it is answered. Look for those signs. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. Okay? This week, it's all about allowing heaven in. That's the theme for this week. Allowing heaven in. Let it happen. Let those guides and angels and your ancestors, let them in. Allow them to speak with you. Allow them to connect with you. Hear them. Because they are not going to lead you astray. This is all for your higher good. This is all for your best self. Turn off the TV sometimes. Turn off the TV. Listen to some music. You know, and I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about some actual music, okay? Real music. Beethoven. Classical music. Oh, what do we have here? Focus on the light. I just had to, this just flew out at me. Focus on the light. That light, heaven sent. You see that? Focus on the light. You are heaven sent. You have heaven reaching out, trying to communicate with you. Focus on the light. Not the shadows. Not the shadows. Those shadows will creep in and try to distort your world and your perspective and the way you see things. But don't allow it, okay? New birth and guarded. New birth. And guarded vigilantly. Okay? That's what we have here. And look at that. Dream a beautiful dream. Shock of the new. We've got some really intense and exciting energies coming. New ideas. Birthing a newer version of ourselves. Allow it to happen. Okay? I understand that the waters are deep and maybe you don't know how to swim. Right? So let it all go and float. Go with the flow. Allow yourself to be carefree. Because when you know that heaven has your back, there isn't an enemy that can touch you. Be proud of who you are because your friends and your family, all of your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides, the ascended masters, God himself, Goddess herself, they love you. And they find you worth it. And this is an opportunity to dream a beautiful dream and birth something new. You've defeated your previous challenges. You've learned. You've grown. You're brand new. I know that it doesn't feel that way. Some of us are still feeling like, why? Why me? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you and happening through you. No matter how bad your day, someone out there has always got it worse, and you could have the best day of your life, and someone is always going to have it better. It's just the way things are. But it doesn't take away from your value and your part. Okay? Moving on to the Messenger Oracle. Okay, the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Focus on the light. Heaven sent. Visions beyond. Receiving. Dream a beautiful dream. That's what we're looking forward to. Okay, that's what the rebels have to look forward to this week. Elevation. We've done our shadow work. We've dealt with that dark night of the soul. And just so you are aware, the dark night of the soul isn't something that you experience once and then it's just gone and you'll never experience it again. No, it happens often. And it's important for us to recognize our dark night of the soul and our shadow work. And shadow work is simply addressing those things that we'd rather not about ourselves. Some of us have been addicts. Some of us have abandoned those we love. Some of us constantly in and out of dramatic situations. It all serves a higher purpose. If you were an addict, me too. We share that. I am you and you are me, and there is no suffering that you have experienced that I won't feel. We are in this together, and don't allow your shame to stop you from growing. Confront your shame. That's what shadow work is all about, confronting those shadows. Confront the things that you don't like about yourself so that you can better understand how worthy you are of love. Because no matter what anyone else has to say, the ultimate opinion, the only facts that matter are the facts that we design for ourselves. I don't care if you don't like me. I love me. Okay. If you don't like me, sure. Kick rocks. Keep it pushing. Because for every one person who doesn't like me or doesn't like you, there are dozens others who would say, I love her. I love him. They had my back when no one else did. So if you don't see their worth, I do. That just means you don't belong in this circle. You are not a part of our tribe. Right? We're all about empathy and love and looking out for each other. Hi, Christina. Long time no see. Congratulations on the baby. Oh, I look forward to seeing pictures of your little one. You've worked so hard to get this far, and I am so proud of you, girl. Woo. You've been through it, and look at you now. Look at you now. I'm proud of you, and I love you so much. And I'm glad that you've opened yourself to receiving your blessings. Hi, Sissy. Nice of you to join me. Okay. So here we have, seek your answers within. You see this? Seek your answers within. Focus on the light. You are the light that you seek. You are the answer to your prayers. No one is going to boss up and own your life like you. As soon as you take responsibility and accept accountability for your life, it makes you the authority of your life. And no one else can tell you what to do, how to do it. Opinions are opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but I really don't want to know about it. You know, unless I ask you, there's no point in giving me your opinion, right? This week, we're all about accepting those new blessings and going within, achieving that self-glory, having the conversations that we have to have with ourselves, because no one else is going to be as honest with us as we are. Don't be afraid to confront your shadows. You are the light. Here we go again. It's time to reflect. Our first card from the Messenger's Oracle was seek the answers within. It's time to reflect. This week, I want you to take the time to sit by yourself in stillness. Take the time to take a hot bath. Take the time to sit and be with yourself. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. What is it that you desire? Is it letting go of a relationship that no longer serves you? Is it letting go of childhood wounds that have stunted your growth and affected you as an adult? Has it affected the way you love someone or the way you allow yourself to be loved? November is a big, big time. These energies, they're dense. And we are all built to take it. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. You are built for this dream. Go get it. And don't allow anyone to stand in your way. Go get it. If someone says no to you, they're not a part of your plan. Bye. You know what? You don't believe in my dream. Clearly, you are not a part of my tribe. You're not a part of my circle. And if I say no to you, it's not because I don't love you. It's because I'm busy loving myself and I need to set those boundaries to do what I need to do for me. No isn't the end of the world. It's a boundary that should be respected. Okay? What else do we have here? Share your thoughts. Ooh, some of us have huge ideas. We've got ideas and we've got goals, and we're kind of playing it small because we're afraid of what other people might say or what other people might do. If I allowed people to stop me from doing what I want to do, I would not be making this video now. But I'm doing this for me because this is my dream. To spread the good word, to help build the confidence of everyone, to raise this vibration from feeling like we're all living in hell to grounding heaven on earth. I do this to inspire others and motivate others who don't know their asses from their elbows these days because it's intense. And it's so easy to become afraid and try to hide. We don't want to be seen. I'm not one of them. I'm not going to stop another person's opinion. I'm not going to allow them to stop me. Clearly, it's not for you. It's for Nina and Lena and Vito. It's for the people who are watching, the people who support me. And for the people who don't know me, but they hear me. They need to hear me. They didn't know it, but then watching a video, I say something and they receive a message that they didn't know they needed until it hit home. Don't allow someone to stop you from committing to your goals and your dreams. It simply means they aren't a part of it. And if they're intimidated by your success and your glory, good. Let them play small. The only person they can truly bully is themselves. Okay, we're not having it. Need and necessity. That's what it is. Need and necessity. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Decide what you need. Okay? Decide what you need to make your goals and achieve your dreams. And then get it by any means necessary. If that means cutting out people who don't support you, who are always putting you down, do it. And definitely, thank you, Lena. Write down your goals because your goals become your plan of action. She's right. Absolutely. Any successful person that has written their goals down will tell you that it started there. Write down your goals. Because it becomes a plan of action. And every day, take one step. You don't need to leap through the heavens to make it happen. Just take one step every day towards your goal. And let the first step be writing it down. You see that on your piece, on a piece of paper. Read it every morning and read it every night. And a year from now, check off how many of those goals you've achieved. Check them off. See your growth. See your worth. Okay? Focus and then act. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Set your intentions, guys. Set your intentions. Sit down with yourself in a quiet place, in your space, and have that conversation with yourself. What do I want? What do I need? What do I desire? And how will I achieve it? Don't worry so much about the details, though. You can get lost in those details and stress yourself out. Don't get so caught up in the little details. Let's see. Lena says, make people uncomfortable. That cringy feeling forces change. Absolutely. Absolutely. And for those who are wondering who she is, Lena Colon is my sister. You can find her on Instagram. She'll be having her blog tarot posted soon enough. And you guys be sure to follow her because she knows her stuff. If you think I'm good, haha, you guys are in for the surprise and a blessing of a lifetime. This woman is heaven's good, okay? I mean, she literally is a divine child of God. She knows what she's talking about, guys. Let go of the old. That's right. Let go of the old. All right? If your growth makes people uncomfortable, good. Be excited about that. Like, hey, you know what? Clearly, you don't want to keep up. I can't force you to keep up. So it is what it is. Let go of the old. Let go of all of those old stories you've been telling yourself. Let go of the things that you've collected consciously and subconsciously, the opinions of other people's, the stories that you've heard about yourself. Let that shit go. Let it go, because you aren't the same person you were yesterday, let alone a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You're literally not the same person. And if someone out there is holding on to this old version of you, let them go. If they're not interested in seeing the new you and your growth and your worth, it's time for them to go. That is an absolute need and necessity. Because you can only go as far as your circle allows you to. If you're surrounded by people who want to keep their foot on your neck because it makes them feel strong, they've got to go. Break their ankle if necessary. And stand up for yourself. Say no, set those boundaries, walk away. And if they pitch a fit, that's their sign of immaturity. And they aren't emotionally mature enough to accept that you are doing what's best for you. And they should be doing what's best for them, not all up in your business. Okay? Stay strong. Ooh. Stay strong. Guys, I can't make this up even if I wanted to. Focus on the light and stay strong. Write down your goals, because your goals, that's right, they become a plan of action. And if it means letting go of old beliefs, if it means letting go of old limitations, letting go of an old version of you that no longer suits you, let it go. Be strong enough. Be strong enough to accept that you're bigger, better, and badder than you've ever been before. Let's keep it pushing. Yes, we're all tired. But think about why you're tired. You're tired because you've been doing the work. You've been putting that work in. You're making your dreams come true, not just for yourself, but for the people who love you, your children, your spouses. Do it. Let all that old stuff go. Dream a new dream. Write that dream down. Read it in the morning. Read it before you go to bed. And every day, take one step closer to the phenomenal person you are choosing to become. See yourself in nature. See yourself in nature. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Go play basketball. Go for a swim. Take a step outside and take a deep breath of fresh air. Do you know what that is? It's the gift of breath. It's a reminder that you are alive. You matter. everything you do counts towards something. So choose what direction you're going towards. Choose your team and go for it. Okay? Nurture all you love. Nurture all you love. Guys, love starts with us. I cannot completely love another person if I do not completely love myself. It would be a dishonest statement to say, I love you more than I could ever love me. And I love me because you make me feel worth it. No, that's not how it works. Love begins with self. Nurture yourself. Step outside. Get some fresh air. Take a nice hot Epsom salt bath. Treat yourself to something nice. Nurture what it is you love about you. I like to write love letters to myself. I write letters to myself to remind myself of my beauty, my grace, my strengths. I remind myself that my weaknesses are all temporary and I can work through them and I can build on my strengths. Okay, so let's see. Using the Soul Truth Awareness, Self-Awareness deck now. And what is it that we should be asking ourselves this week? What is it that we should be focusing on? What little question can we ask ourselves to take our spirit to the next level? Right? Oh, wow, okay. What else could this mean? What else could this mean? And it says, there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in another person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? It's a valid question. I'll ask it again. How is life happening for me right now? And what did we get? What did we get earlier, right? Shock of the new. Sometimes looking at yourself through somebody else's eyes can make a world of difference. Because more often than not, we beat ourselves up, and instead of building ourselves up, we're tearing ourselves down. And then another person comes along and they remind us of our worth, and it's like, whoa, you know what, you're right. Take the time to look within. Step outside of the norm. See yourself through your child's eyes. See yourself through your mother's eyes. See yourself through the eyes of those who hold you dear and near and closest. And consider that all those negative opinions about you, they aren't real. Love is real. Fear is a choice. Okay, it really is all in our heads. Who am I ready to forgive? Oh, man, this hit home. This hit home, okay? And it says, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Isn't that the truth, right? Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned? Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? And isn't that crazy? Because we just got here, right? And what else could this mean? And it says, walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. And now we have, is it time to let go? You know, forgiveness, look at it from their shoes. So for some of this really is, we've been dealing with complicated relationships lately. And it's time that we, hi Johnny, I love you, girl. Hi. Thank you for your support. You're one of my favorite clients and an amazing friend. Thank you so much. And of course, Cheryl, my girl Cheryl, the goddess. Okay, Cheryl Lopez. So right now, this is front and center. Clearly, some of us are dealing with miscommunications, misunderstandings, and it's time we clear those up because it's holding us back. It's not helping us. It's time to let go of that old relationship, let go of that old stigma. And Lena says she wants us to share. She shares with us, no, there are always options, and there are 26 letters in the alphabet. Go through plans A through Z if need be. Absolutely. I'm telling you, she knows. She will not lead you astray. She knows her stuff. Take the time to clear up the misunderstandings you have with yourself and miscommunications with others. Okay? And you're going to have to start within. That's before you approach anyone else, you know, make sure that you're solid within. Have that conversation with yourself so that you're in an understanding and compassionate place when you address the other person with what you're feeling and how you'd like to remedy this situation. It also says, to whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All you need and want is within you. And today's soul's action, stop comparing and start creating. And this is what we got, you know, using our Rebels deck. It is time to let go of that old paradigm, that old version of you, those old problems, those old misunderstandings. Come forward. Because no matter what the problem is, you are the solution. Carry yourself with respect. Carry yourself with grace. Know your boundaries and understand the other person's point of view. Give them the opportunity to be heard as you want to be heard. Give them the opportunity to feel good about themselves. If you can't think of something nice to say about this other person, the least you can do is not insult them. Right? You want them to be able to see things from your point of view. And you want to see things from their point of view so you can come to a mutual understanding. And if nothing else, agree to disagree. Neither of us are right, neither of us are wrong, or we're both right and we're both wrong. Agree to disagree. And if need be, let it go and walk away. It's about growth. It's about doing what is best for you so you can be the best version of yourself. And you have to give someone else the opportunity to step up to the plate and be the best version of themselves. Let go of the old ideas, the old stories, and the old stigmas that you are holding against the other person. It's a two-way street. You have to be willing to forgive if you want to be forgiven. Now, for me personally, I've had people just violate. And it's, I've had those moments where it's just like, okay. Whew, okay. What do I do now? I return to self. And I remind myself of all the things that I am worthy of, all the gifts that I've been given, all the blessings that I have received, all the miracles that have been performed on my behalf and all the miracles that I've performed and created for other people. Understand your worth. And it's okay to say no. It's absolutely necessary at times, but understand that it is a two-way street. Communication is both speaking and listening. And for the most part, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you go ahead and you do the math. Okay? And finally, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth, that you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. That is God coming out of his face, literally, and saying, enough is enough. Everything you need, that light that you are searching for in this world, it is within you. And that light stems from grace. That light stems from forgiveness. That light stems from compassion and empathy, courage, love. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you want to love someone else, you have to love yourself first. If you want to be forgiven or find the strength to forgive another, it starts with self. Let go of those nightmares and those lies and those traumas that you hold deep within your chest cavity. Let it go. And if you can't figure out how to let it go, you just can't drop it like a bag of coins, confront it first. Tell that monster, tell those lies within your chest, no. I am a divine creation. I was not created by accident. And pain and trauma, they're designed for my growth. So that I understand what I bring to the table. You want to know what I bring to the table? I am the table. How you like them apples? I'm the table, I'm the roof, I'm the floor, I'm the chairs. Take a seat. I know my worth. And because I know my worth, I can see yours clearly. It all begins with self. And each one of us is nothing more than an extension of us, an extension of this grand creator. We may not have all the answers, but we have the most important answer. We are the answer. How we carry ourselves is the answer. If you're having a bad day, do something nice for someone else. I promise you, it will make you feel better. Because there's something about giving another when we're feeling at our worst. It's that form of love and compassion that comes from deep inside that says, you know what? Just because I feel this way doesn't mean I should let someone else feel this way. And maybe I can't make myself feel better, but if I can make your day a little better, I will. And when you do that, that darkness, it cracks. It cracks. And some people would say, oh, well, that's where you let the light in. That's not where you let the light in. That is where the light is coming from. The light comes from within. It's just this hard coal that's wrapped around your light. That's all that is. They say, oh, well, if it's cracked, it lets the light in and you can heal. No, sweetheart, they have it all wrong. I'm telling you, they have it all wrong. Light comes from within. So when you crack that coal, light isn't sinking in. The light is coming out. Let it out. You're having a bad day, do something nice for someone else. You can't seem to get yourself out of this funk, watch puppy videos on YouTube. Watch these silly animals and laugh and smile. Give yourself a reason to smile. If you can give yourself a reason to be upset, then you can give yourself a reason to smile. We all deserve love and joy, happiness, compassion. Because this is what we are. This is what we're made of. None of us are here by accident. None of us are unworthy. None of us deserve the worst. We may create these bad situations for ourselves, but we can also remedy and heal these situations for ourselves. And sometimes it's generational trauma, right? It's something that was passed down from generations in your family. Well, guess what? Congratulations. This is you. You are here to break those generational curses. You are here to stop that generational trauma. You will be the first generation of healers. Allow yourself to feel and allow yourself to heal. You weren't created by accident. You are loved. You are cherished. You are divinely protected. You're envied by people you don't even know. And you encourage and you motivate people that you don't know. Your words, your presence, your light affects billions. Because if you can reach one person, that person can go on to reach 2 people. And then each of those people go on to encourage and motivate 3 people. And before you know it, you have this snowball effect of healing and light that's being passed around, right? And it just spreads. Now everybody on your block is feeling great because you had the courage to stand up and set boundaries and give love and give light and not allow another person to snuff out your light. So for this week, get out into nature, take a deep breath, come back inside, take those few moments for yourself, write down your goals, write down your dreams, and watch the magic unfold. Johnny, anything for you? Anything for you, love. Sure. This is for beautiful Johnny. Let's see what Spirit has to say for Johnny for this week. Let's see. Miss Johnny, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Oh! Ooh, we've had this conversation before. And it says, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. And I can't tell you enough. I'm not sure if you were here at the beginning, but we've already received this. So this is an absolute must. Let this be a message for everyone. Johnny asked anything for her, and it turns out, yes. It's time you take a seat with your soul. Take those few minutes. Ask, and you shall receive, right? Girl, Spirit is speaking to you. Spend time with yourself. Address your needs, and then ask them to be met. You have a guardian angel, and you have guides. And reach out to the Ascended Masters. You're welcome, Johnny. I love you so much. Thank you for participating. And yes, for reiterating, like driving this home, because some people would not believe that what I do is actual and factual. Yes, Johnny is a prime example. When Spirit has something to say and you need these messages, it'll keep repeating itself over and over and over until you get it. Look within. Nurture all that you love and stay strong. Right? Decide what it is that you need, what's necessary, and take action. Write it down. If you can't find the words to speak out loud, write it down. One of the very first card we received today was seek your answers within. And Miss Johnny, what does this say? Hang out with your soul today. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. November is going to be a tough one. It's a very, very emotional time. The holidays are vastly approaching. Some of us aren't with our friends, and some of us can't be with our family, and we're traveling or we don't have the resources. Ask and you shall receive. And for anyone who doesn't have plans for this Thanksgiving and you don't have anywhere to go and no one's visiting you, you can hang out with me. I will be doing a Thanksgiving Live. And we can share with each other what we're thankful for and what we're grateful for. And we can share our hopes and our dreams and our goals. If you don't have any plans or anyone to share your plans with, I'm here. We can spend Thanksgiving together, loving one another and encouraging one another. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I love you too. This is what it's about. None of us live for ourselves. The water doesn't drink itself. The air doesn't breathe itself. The food doesn't eat itself. It's all for us. It's sustenance for us. And we're here for each other. We're just walking each other home, guys. So if you're ever feeling lonely or afraid or frustrated and you need to scream, you need to vent, you need to be heard, don't hesitate. Hit me up. I'm here to listen. And I may not know what to say, but I want you to know that you're heard. I love you too, Aurora. Hi. I hope you and your son are doing very, very well. Okay? I pray for you guys. I love you. I love all of you, and I can't love you if I didn't love me. And loving me makes it easier when I know that I'm loved by others. So if I can inspire you or I can help you in any way, just let me know. You can't afford a reading? Okay. It doesn't mean I won't take the time to read for you anyway. Blessings go and blessings come. Sometimes I am the blessing and sometimes you're the blessing. It's important that we see the best of ourselves and other people. And we see the best of other people and ourselves. We are connected. We breathe the same air and we drink the same water and we feel the same griefs and pains. But we also share the same joy. We also share that compassion. We also share dreams and gifts and goals. And if you're not sure what your gifts are, if you're not sure what your goals are, find a quiet place, whether it's outside or inside, in the shower or going for a walk. Have those conversations with yourself. You are beautiful. You are worthy. The challenges you present in this world help us to grow. And growth is uncomfortable. But after a while, it just becomes nature. It's natural to constantly grow. None of us have stayed the same. We are not the same people we were yesterday, the day before, last year, 10 years ago. And we won't be the same person tomorrow. And we won't be the same person the day after that. And we won't be the same person a year from now. You are loved. You are divinely guided and protected. Reach out to your angels. Archangel Michael, I am having a day. Please, please Cut these cords for me. Help me to release what no longer suits me. Help me to release what is holding me back and holding me down. And know the difference, understand the difference between being grounded and being held down. Grounding is something that comes from within. It's cementing your place. It's, this is the ground. This is where I need to be because I'm all up in here. You know, ground yourself. Come back down. But allowing someone to step on you to keep you down, that's not being grounded. That's being abused and taking advantage of. And if you're anything like me, well, I will break your ankle. I will stick your foot in your own mouth if you try me. Because I know what's best for me. I know my worth. I know who loves me. And I know who's not worthy of my time or my companionship. And you guys, you have to do the same. And it starts from within. This is what this week is about. Last week, it was all about self-care. This week, it's about going within. So clearly, we still have some work to do. Love yourself. Because you are loved and you're worthy of it. So I'm going to sign off now. As always, you can reach me at librariantarot@gmail.com. You can inbox me directly on Facebook. Your donations are always greatly appreciated and welcomed because this is my income. This is how I live. So if you're interested in a reading, leave a comment, leave a message, email me. And I love you. God loves you. You are divinely protected. You have ancestors and all that good stuff. So be kind, be grateful, be generous, be honest, be you. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time.